Hi Steve, my name is David Milburn, and in this video I'm going to show you three things you can do today to help bring in more customers to your business. Most likely you're sitting there asking yourself, why would I be doing this and what's in it for me? Well, my company's goal is to help local small businesses like yours. Oftentimes in the world of the internet, most local business owners are too busy running their business to learn how the internet can benefit them and their company. Sometimes the only hesitation they have to hiring someone is that they don't know who is an expert and who isn't. I have found by giving people an easy attack plan of actual things they can do to impact their business for free has resulted in some of those local business owners raising their hand and saying, I like you, David. Please do this for me. So if by the end of this video you've liked what you've heard and you can see that I have a lot of tricks up my sleeve that can help your business, shoot me a message back and we can chat. Or if at the end of this video you simply want to take this free attack plan I gave you to do yourself, that works for me too. So now let me show you three things that will set your company above your competition and not waste any more of your time or mine. The first thing I want to go over is content. According to the Google algorithms, you need at least 1,000 to 1,500 words of content on your front page to be optimized. And your website currently has about 400 words. Okay, again, very fixable. Just content is kind of what they're searching. The other thing about content is that there are certain keywords that people are searching for. Now, your video might just be a little longer because of the nature of your business. You actually target a few areas. So I'm going to show you a couple different keywords where I would normally only show one. So the first thing that I see people are looking for every month is landscaping Louisville KY. So I use a paid subscription to this website called Ahrefs, and it crawls the internet to show you data on keywords and other website ranking features. It will show you what your website is actually ranking for. So getting back, when people search about every month, people searching landscape Louisville KY about 300 times, and here's some of the other related search terms. So if we come over here to your site, actually let me show you the other keywords. We'll do these kind of side by side. The other thing I looked at is on your website here, it talked about you do hardscaping. So I searched hardscape contractors, and that's getting searched about 150 times. Okay. So again, that's some of the keywords. So here's your website. I pulled your website up here, propatio-landscaping.com, and put it into Ahrefs. And this is the overview. And you can see here, it's not really finding any keywords that people are searching for. So that's an area that we could very easily make some improvements in. So I looked up some competition. So I searched hardscapes Louisville KY to find the top, people who are coming up first in the search, and I pulled up their website. I think this was Hancock Landscape Company, and this is what their site is being searched for keywords. So this shows us some of the keywords their site is dense with. Then I did the same thing for landscaping Louisville KY, and I came up with this site, Taylor Landscaping, and this is the overview for their site. And these are the keywords that their site is being found for. Again, so these are the terms we know that people are looking for, so that's very easily embedded in your content. So now let's look at an actual search, and I'll just do the landscaping one. They both look the same. So when we look here in a search, and this is a search for landscaping Louisville KY, the first thing we see is ads. People are paying to be here for Google. Studies have shown that ads are only semi-effective and definitely can become a money pit. So I want to move down to the next section. This is the second most important thing I want to talk to you about, and we call this the Google Map Pack or Maps. And on these results, we see the business's name, address, and phone number, aka NAPS. To move up in this area, you need to get these citations, aka NAPS, submitted word for word into directories such as Yellow Book, White Book, Yelp, City Star, and so on. Facebook even has an area where you can submit your information as a citation. So now we're still here in the searches. Now we move on down, and the next section is what they call the organic search. The third thing I want to talk about is that another important aspect to Google. We call this the thing that gives your site authority, and it's called link juice. You can see when we search, for landscaping Louisville KY, your site is not in the number one position, and that's where you want to be. And to do that, you need to beat out the competition in every aspect. This link juice simply put works like this. Site A is pointing to Site B, therefore Site A is acting like link juice, which gives Site B more authority in Google's eyes. It's almost like a popularity contest, but there's more to it than that. This link juice you obtain works a lot more effectively when you have relative sites linking back at you. For example, in your field, if you had other landscaping companies or lawn service companies or other construction companies, people in your field linking back to you as opposed to a Pizza Hut or an ice cream shop. So this is Ahrefs again, and let's see here. Here's your site, and if we look at this overview, so this number right here is a little bit of that link juice, of backlinks. Those are sites linking back to you. So that tells us kind of where you are. So if we look at the two competitors we looked at, so if we look here, this is Hancock, and they've got 226 backlinks, and they were coming up high in the hardscape search. And Taylor was coming up high in the landscaping search, and they have 93 backlinks. Okay, again, this is very beatable with time because what we can do is actually with this tool, I can actually go out and see where these backlinks are and go out and obtain those for your business and put them on your site and link them to your site to give you that link juice. So once again, we went over content. Your front page needs, 1,000 to 1,500 words, dense with the right keywords that people are searching for. Citations, you want to increase the number of these to beat out the competition by a landslide. And this link juice, you need more relevant sites pointing at you guys to show Google you are the authority. And if you implement these strategies, you can be number one across Google. So I bet you're wondering what now? Well, you can either go with this information I provided you today and do this on your own, and I'm totally fine with that. However, if you want the most effective route and want to save yourself the time, you can give me a call at 502-554-1482, and we can talk more about how I can help you with this. Once again, my name is David Milburn, and my number is 502-554-1482. I look forward to hearing from you. Have a great day.